See, eye of the tiger. Na, 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 na. Welcome back, everyone, to Diablo 2. We're in Act 3, a brand spanking new act. We're going to talk to Herable.
Welcome to Corral.
Welcome, mate. How are ya? Let's keep going. And we're going to hire a brand new mercenary. I think it might not be available just yet. Let's have a little look.
Hello there.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? So yeah, we're going to hire a new mercenary. Don't worry about that. That's just a bug with the resolution mod that I'm running to get it big enough so we can watch it. So it's not like an iPhone. If you pull your arms out full, like straight length, do it with me. Pull your arms out full straight length together. And if you're holding an iPhone 4, half the size of the new iPhones, that's about how big the resolution is on Diablo 2 if you buy it without the mod. So that's why I'm running it anyway, because you can handle the box, right? Handle the box. 2016 quote, Elvis. All right, so we're going to hire a cold homeboy. He's going to shoot cold laser beams, and it's going to be amazing. We've got enough potions to last for days. We got Kane. All right, Kane, you know the rules, mate. One chance.
This must be Mephisto's work.
And that's right, I'm going to leave it there. You guessed it, guys. The end boss of this act is Mephisto himself. Just that name. Mephisto. Just that one fucking name. Oh, man, it's just a good feeling inside. It just reminds me of playing this game and playing Mephisto. We need Mephisto to come back in D3. D3 developers, bring him back, all right? Let's start a poll. Bring back Mephisto in the next expansion. All right, Alcor. Now, really quickly, before we start to venture out, I'm also going to show you something else that's really cool in Act 3. I think you guys are going to love this. Check this out. Where is she? Look who it is. It's fucking me. It's me. No, but check out her name. It might sound a little bit familiar to you guys who play the D3s. Natalia. If you're familiar with the Demon Hunter set, this is the Natalia, the real deal OG Natalia. She doesn't do anything. She just talks. Let's just hear her talk anyway.
I've heard of your exploits and I'm quite impressed.
I love her voice though.
Mortals are capable of
Oh, it's almost sexual. Is that weird? Doesn't feel weird. I think it might be a little bit, but yeah. Okay, so Optimus Prime, he basically sells, he's the wheeler and dealer in this town, but he only sells like wizard shit. Because he's a wizard, Harry. So we need to find some actual good shit. Now, these things are the best. Let's get rid of these fucking things. I could sell them, but these things are awesome. You can't buy them in Act 2, by the way, but the defense bonus is amazing. Like, that's 30, and that's like pushing it. It's got the 13 ed percentage, mate. We're going to check out the mobs, have some fun, and check this bad motherfucker out. Illuminati Dark Wanderer. Guess who the Dark Wanderer is? Anyone who played Diablo 1? Look at that. Like magic. He's gone. Demons everywhere. See you later. So let me show you my ninja that's following me right now. I'm going to call him Ice Ranger. See that shit? Freezes enemies. Always go for ice when you get to Act 3. This whole act is basically one massive jungle with little dungeons and shit scattered everywhere, and it is a nightmare to try and navigate without map hack. And guess what? I don't have map hack, and that's what we're gonna do. Never mess with the ice wizard. Look at him go. He's going nuts. Okay, so we got a Jade figurine. So just a heads up, I haven't found a legendary yet. A unique, what it's called in D2. I haven't found a unique yet, but when I do, that's the color of it. That gold, that's what they look like. This is a quest item, but,
a jade statue.
if we find one, that's what it will look like. Ask Kane about the Jade figurine. We will do that when we go back. In the meantime, we're going to keep checking out this place. All right, see that dude right there? This dude over here? He's a tricky bugger because he has this skill called Inferno. And I'll show you when I get near him. Ready? Ready? Wait for it. There it is. See that shit? So much damage. And what happens is when you kill him, he drops out and he turns into another little minion as well. Which I always thought was cool. It was a really cool mechanic. Here's another blade talon, by the way. Can we just look at that for a second? It's fucking cool as hell. Yeah, we can look at that. Hell yeah. Oh, let me check the stats on that really quickly because I will have to use them for the plus trap damage a little bit later on, but we'll get to that. 50 dex, 50 strength. So we are a little bit behind when we do get to that anyway. So we got to explore this map quite thoroughly for the Jade quest. I'll explain it when we get there, but we do kind of have to trek around a lot in this particular area. We got a flawed ruby, which is, let me show you this, the antlers. I think I showed these before, but they're a druid item. And yeah, they're like, once again, like the expansion, when the expansion came out in D2, they introduced 2 new characters, the assassin and the druid, and they are the coolest of all the D2 characters. That's my opinion, but I know I'll probably get a bit of flack for that because just looking at the leaderboards, like the druid was the least popular, then the assassin. I don't know why. I think it's crazy. We got a spider cave here. From memory, I don't believe this. I think there might be one piece in the spider cave for a quest later on. What I'm going to do is just explore and try and find a waypoint and work my way back to that if I need to. So we want to try and pick up some items for our new homeboy because we left our old items on our old homeboy. So you got to get all of this stuff. So let's keep an eye out on it. I should have been doing that earlier on. Now, the thing about this map is that you can get lost real quick. And I don't mean lost. I just mean you can skip like 15 maps and realize you're like halfway through the act and forgot to do half the quests that, which by the way, you need. You need the quest. Oh, he's the awesome druid helm. Oh, it's ethereal. Won't sell that good. Ethereal. There it is. Looks awesome, mate. Anyway, sells for shit, so we're going to get rid of it. So this is exactly what I'm talking about with the map situation. So I'd like to just run forward and keep exploring, but I actually have to go and explore this other shit, and it's so mazy. What I will do is, you know, obviously assist you guys with the editing, so you have to worry about the whole big, long walkthrough stuff. But, the well refill. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This map, it's a tricky map, guys. It's a big one, and it's a big maze. And we're going to keep walking through it all. Another chest. That's done. We don't need to worry about this anymore. We can just keep going on. By the way, that spider cavern, I'm pretty sure we get the eyeball out of that. Is that cavern? I can't fucking remember, right? I think it might be that one, though. Spider cavern? Let me try and think. I'm trying to remember now. Spider cavern. I feel like it is. Got a ring. What's in the ring? What is it? Reveal yourself. Get rid of that shit. +2 to strength. We don't really need that right now anyway. I have no items that I'm trying to stretch out for, so we'll get rid of it. So many stashes, though. Oh, we're doing pretty good, but guys, we've cleared out so much of this map. Can I use the yeah, I can. I remember now. Cleared out quite a lot of the map. Resets too, awesome. Oh, a maiden spear. Oh, I think you can wear the Chris. Oh, son of a bitch, it's a dagger. I just remembered. Not a sword. It's a necro one. I'll give you guys a quick story. So, the Chris, the legendary form of it is called Jade Tandu. And I remember when I first started playing D2, the Jade Tandu, I managed to get a Jade Tandu, and I was amazed at how high the damage was. It was poison damage. I'm like, man, this thing does so much damage. Look how high that number is, 160 or something like that, if I remember correctly. This is the best item ever. And then when you play, you know, depressingly, maybe 4 or 5 years of your life, this game, you start to realize, probably actually in the first 2 weeks, you start to realize poison damage, it's not so good. Not so good. Anything over time in Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 is very rarely good. You know what's really cool though? If you look at the actual like mythology that the Diablo universe is based on, the Nephilim is actually a part of real mythology, and they're massive giants. They're like giant people. And what's awesome about it is that, check out in Diablo 3, when you measure yards, which is the measurement of the skills, you know, by enemies within 15 yards or whatever, if you measure yards to the Nephilim, the character that you play, the actual size, they are legit giants. They legit kept the old mythology, which I think is fucking really cool, hey? So, you ever wanted, like 15 yards in D2 is like about that big, and 15 yards Think about that. In real life is not that big from a person. So we got 3 more levels to go. So we're probably going to get it this act to the OG skill, which is the one I'll be using for a while now. So I remember that we needed more dexterity. We've got a couple more on our stats here, but I remember we needed dexterity from that claw. We got the zombies. We got return of the zombies. We got to find a fucking waypoint or something soon. We're getting real close. And, you know, the funny thing is the waypoints can be anywhere. They drop it usually in like the little alleyways, but man, the Great Marsh waypoint, anyone remembers that shit? That's the hardest waypoint in the game to find. Feel like a completionist, you know, you try and get your waypoints, and if you don't, you get a friend. Speaking of waypoints, the Great Marsh waypoint, we've done it. It also means that we've gone too far because the spider forest is